Why Tren? The Cancerian with the vision. A hoodie in the bucket hat is often his decision. Why high? A king from Queens, you never disrespect. The wise OG, but what else would you expect? Why Dame? The flyest and the highest of them all. You need a perfect shot, he's the one that you should call. All three combined in a little of your time. Welcome to the show and let him ease your mind.
It doesn't matter when we are or where we are because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are better than
Because we are.
Because we are.
Because we are. Because we are. Because we are.
I believe, and I think this order is wrong, so we're just gonna run through it the way we have it listed.
Just roll.
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Forced. Not
Okay.
interested in Logan Paul. I love his ability in the ring. I hate his mic skills in the ring, but behind the stage, he's somehow totally a different guy. Like his promos sound more natural, almost like he's allowed to do multiple takes.
Seems like it.
But I don't know, like when he's out on the stage and he's talking to the crowd, it's like he just has to extend his enunciation.
It's not super fun for me either. And there's been a little bit of a build up, but I kind of just I want to see the match. I know it's gonna be a banger of a match.
They're definitely gonna do like a springboard off the rope towards each other in the middle.
Yeah.
You know that's coming again.
I love that. That honestly, that's a cool spot, man. I love that.
I don't know
spot
if AJ
every
has
time
the
it
range
goes
for
on.
it. Logan's gonna have to
Logan's gonna have to go a little further than normal. But I do have a bit of an issue with the impulse. Is it called the impulsive? His new finishing move. No.
Oh, you don't like that? Yo, I like that move.
I like the move, but I need him to do it versus someone other than AJ Styles because
Pulverizer, I think it was called.
Pulverizer. There you go. It's called the Pulverizer.
What he did in the last episode where he punched him. Caught him though, put his arm around him, and that was hard.
It's fire, but it's against AJ Styles. AJ Styles kind of got to let you do that to him. I need to see him do it to one more person before I'm fully sold on that finisher. I do think Logan Paul is a hell of a in-ring performer. And AJ Styles is obviously an in-ring performer. So we're going to get a great match, but the intrigue is just not really there for me. I'm going to pivot again because there is something missing. The injury to Kevin Owens, which has meant that Randy Orton does not have a match for WrestleMania. They kind of alluded to maybe we get Solo versus Randy as a kind of replacement on SmackDown last week. One, do you think that's too soon? And if it isn't, what are the chances you think that it's a good match?
Yeah, I don't know if Kevin Owens is really hurt, yo.
Wow. It's been so I understand dirt sheets, I understand Mark Media and all that stuff.
But my specific thing is that it's Kevin Owens.
It is, yeah.
And they've been trying different shit with this motherfucker all
Specifically,
year.
yeah.
His entrances.
Yeah.
His promos from his car on social media.
Yeah. Him beating up Cody
his
on
heel turn.
captured footage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like?
Having
definitely.
to rely on fans capture him turn heel on not only just Cody, but having an argument with Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Like just small things like that. So like, bro, they've been really just trying shit with this guy. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nick Aldis, because he took a RKO recently.
He took an RKO.
So like, is Randy's like, yo, find me an opponent. If it's not Aleister Black, because they're saying that he's supposed to be coming back, and then they're still teasing somebody with that 4 shit.
Yeah, they are.
If it's not Aleister Black, I think Kevin Owens is coming back. He's just gonna surprise Randy Orton and fuck him up.
That is crazy.
But I could totally be wrong. I want to respect the injury, but I also want to respect the fucking game because that would be fucking epic.
It would be fun, man. I listen. Kevin Owens has been. I think Kevin Owens is probably. Kevin Owens might be he's a top 3 wrestler to me right now. So I'm very, very upset with the prospect of him not having a match. For him, they're talking about 16 months out at least.
Kevin's been wilding, bro.
Kevin has been wild.
Right after he got put on his neck, he
started
on a
beating up. Yeah, he started beating up Sammy for some reason
on a barbed wire fucking chair.
Yeah, that is what happened after that. Hopefully, we see Kevin soon, man. And if we see him as soon as 2 nights from now, then better. We're better for it. So, but shout out to Randy. We do want to see you at WrestleMania, even if you just beating up random niggas, bro. Yeah, like just beat up somebody, bro. Who you got winning the AJ Styles versus Logan though?
Okay, AJ.
Okay. I actually got Logan. I do think. I know they talk about him being a part timer, but I do think Logan is going to have a serious point to his wrestling career. The street fight between Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre.
This is kind of one of the silent ones that crept on you nice and slow. And I don't know why I'm surprised. Drew McIntyre has been every single feud he's been in for the last 2 years has been straight heat. He's been on fire lately. He's been the best wrestler on social media, on the mic, and he's willing to take a crazy bump. Because if you remember, I mean, he had that Hell in a Cell match with Punk not too long ago where he got his shit busted the fuck open.
I gotta be honest. Like I thought DP was more engaging as a star than he's been. I think he's been overshadowed by Drew. Even just like when he's like being the super aggressive thing, it just doesn't hit the same. I think they gave him a shot to like really, really take it there. And I just don't think, and shout out to the BX, man. Big BX. I'm still a big Damian Priest fan, but I think this is a Drew match, and I think Drew really takes it to him. So honestly, my take for best match of the night, like this Fatal 4-Way, Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
Listen, I love Finn Balor, but the other 3 guys are three of my favorite guys to watch right now in wrestling. Braun Breaker is as ruthless as they come. He's like a created fucking wrestler, bro. He's literally like you build somebody up. He looks like Braun Breaker. He has a skill set like Braun Breaker. He's athletic like Braun Breaker. He's fast. He's strong. All that shit.
His sliders is way up. Yeah. One of the coolest, like honestly, probably the coolest lucha I've ever seen.
Yeah, for real. Swaggy as hell. And Dominic Mysterio's a fucking stud.
Yeah. I love Dominic. I love Dominic. I love his character work. I love how he keeps kayfabe alive. That nigga really hates his daddy. It's very real over there, man. He has a lot of respect for the business. He's got some of the best heat that you can't manufacture the level of heat that Dominic Mysterio gets.
I have another theory, and this is for this match.
Let's get it.
I think we get the Demon. Braun Breaker, I think he's ready to move into that championship chase. I think like that world championship chase. Yeah. This is the man that I think can dethrone Gunther. If there's anybody that's strong enough and that has the company's faith enough, this little Steiner right here.
Yeah.
I believe everything that this guy does, bro. When he stands in the corner, he's like,
yeah. Yeah.
Like I believe that shit. Like, yo, this nigga is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
He's got a cramp in my foot.
Oh shit. Trying to see how hard it is to fucking be Braun Breaker? Yeah. Bro. Staying all tight like that? Impossible. Obviously, I think it's too early for Penta to really have a shot here, but I think he's gonna have some great spots. I would love to see the Demon Finn Balor, but I still think the Demon Finn Balor has to be goated in a different way, and it's not enough attention on. I think you need a singles match, a singles championship match for Finn Balor to go Demon.
And he keeps saying Finn back, Finn's back, Finn's back.
Out of these 4, I do want Dom to win, but I think Braun Breaker keeps it. I think Braun Breaker keeps his belt.
I think Finn pins Dom, and he tries to well, we got the championship anyway.
I'm going Braun pins Finn because of Dom. I think Dom turns on Finn I think that match is gonna go nuclear.
For real.
Braun Breaker definitely let off one of the greatest spears of all time. It's definitely top 3, and it's not
Carlito.
3. This next match is the absolute worst match on this card. The way I don't give a fuck about this match should be studied. You want to talk about a match that does not need to be on a fucking WrestleMania? Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus Liv Morgan and Raquel. It does not matter who wins. If the WWE know what's good for them, you keep the belt on Liv and Raquel.
Keep the belt in Jersey,
and you get Lyra Valkyria the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, she's terrible.
If you're gonna put one of those mid-card titles there, put it with Chelsea Green. At least Chelsea Green's gonna put on a show.
Like it's like nobody has the title.
Well, I think Bayley snaps if they do lose because we saw her get frustrated when she lost the last time to Lyra. So
there may be something brewing there, but we'll see. Triple threat match: Io, the Genius of the Sky, versus Rhea, Bloody Ripley, versus Bianca, the EST Belair. I don't even, man. This is one of them. These are absolutely my 3 favorite female wrestlers.
I'm not mad that this is a triple threat match. I would have loved to see Rhea and Bianca go one-on-one. There's a dream match right there. If they want to save that for another day, go ahead. I would have loved to see Bianca and Io go one-on-one. I would have loved to see them get to a triple threat match in a much better manner where it didn't make Rhea look like a whiny little baby. But hey, here we are. They're still going to put on a good match regardless.
I think Rhea takes a big bump here. I obviously don't think Rhea wins this match.
I hope not.
I honestly don't see Io winning either. I think Bianca has to leave with the belt.
It doesn't do anything for Io or Bianca if Rhea wins.
Nothing. Honestly, I think it would set the idea.
Most
yeah.
For Io, honestly, for her to win, just because of how, as the champion, niggas have been treating Io Sky lately.
For sure.
I think she builds the most out of this. I think Bianca and Rhea can still put up a good match where they won't be hurt at all, especially Rhea.
Right.
But I got to go with my winner being Bianca. Only one of these women have never lost at WrestleMania. I'm just saying. Right. Only one of them was undefeated. That is a good lead off to maybe what could come next with Jade.
Yeah.
If they want Jade, I don't think Jade's would win her first championship match against Bianca, but if that's something that they want to set up for SummerSlam or for next WrestleMania, go for it. I think I would like to see, because like I said, I still think Charlotte's going to win the WWE Championship. So I think if that happens, draft is coming up right around the corner. Rhea Ripley could easily flip to the other side, and she could easily just go after the championship over there. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of anything hot going. Like, who else is really going for the championship on that side over there?
Yeah, I would love to see Rhea and Charlotte on SmackDown going at it, for sure. I think that would be great. I'm interested to hear the crowd reaction to Bianca winning because, again,
it'll be in Vegas. It's close to LA.
Yeah, I think there should be a lot of support for Bianca winning, especially if she wins clean. But as you said, I think that does not bode well for Io Sky in the sense of, I don't know why they even did this. Like, I genuinely don't know why they even put the belt on Io just to take it off of her by getting in the way of, like, the way she's being third stringed right now. The promo is too much matching what it seems like the WWE actually feels about Io Sky. She's number 3. You know what I mean? Like, Rhea and Bianca are definitely fighting for 1 and 2, and then Io is definitely number 3. She's the only one whose spot can't be moved. Do you move her up? Maybe. She's a fan favorite for sure. People love her, but I think storyline-wise, I think it just makes the most sense for Bianca, and Bianca has the most intrigue outside of this match currently. So I'm going with Bianca as well. Last match of WrestleMania, we got the Night 2 main event, the one for the ages. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, versus John Cena. Man, how did we get here?
Kicking the nuts.
I think you got to put the belt on John here. I think you got to put the belt on Cena. That's my prediction. I don't know how it happens. I don't know what type of finagling. And honestly, a lot of times when it comes to WrestleMania, the heel doesn't always win. But I think it's John Cena. People keep talking about, is there a third man involved in the, what do they call it, the Break-A-Wish Foundation? Is there a third man? We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I fucked that up.
Cody's had a nice little run. I don't think every champion now needs to have a historic run at championship as a WWE champion. Let a nigga get in there for 3 months. Let a nigga get in there for a year. Let a nigga get in there for a few weeks. Let a nigga get in there for 2 hours. You know, vary it up. Make it exciting. So I think we've seen Cody's first stint go pretty well. I think it's a nice success. And what better way to top it off than by beating John Cena to begin your second stint?
For sure.
And what better guy to at least take that throne away from John than the man who originated the golden egg blueprint of the modern era?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I could tell you what a Cody victory and what his next year at champion would probably look like. You know what I can't tell you? What a John Cena heel championship run in 2025 would fucking look like.
Right. Right. I do think that there is a surprise. I just can't call it. And I think that's kind of the best thing, right? Because we don't know. They haven't alluded to anything. It's only going to make sense after it happens. And then we're going to be like, how do we not see this coming? You know what I mean? So, like, how do we not see the John Cena thing coming?
Yo, if it's Randy. You know, Randy been on his rocker, off his rocker lately.
And he's been staring at that title for about a year.
Yeah.
For sure. Wait. Wait. Randy told Cody about a month ago. He says he loves you. He thinks he's one of the best champions. But he tells him, I'm not going to kick you in the balls like some coward. I'm going to look you directly in your eye because I respect you and I love you. And I'm going to take that title off you. So it could be Randy. It could be Randy. That would have been alluded to a bit. Either way, I think it's going to be an incredible night for the fights. I think, again, there's a lot of bust potential, but there's a lot of boom potential too. Do you think at some point we put a belt back on The Rock and maybe we get Rock versus Roman?
He already put a belt back on himself.
Right. But do we actually
make that shit as relevant as he can?
Do we actually get Rock versus Roman ever, or is that over? Is that opportunity passed?
We're not going to get that undefeated tribal chief in the midst of his run. Like, I think that God mode Roman,
is dead.
He's not around right now. He may not be dead, but he's asleep. He's dormant.
For sure.
He's hibernating. We haven't seen him in a while. He's like Demon Finn Balor.
I know this is fake. I know I did not see somebody put the Ulafala on Trump today. This better be cap, bro. I just hope that's not what happened. Anyway, I do think we're gonna get a dope WrestleMania. I'm not sure if it's gonna be an all timer, but I do think we get a really, really, really good WrestleMania. As far as title changes, who is our prediction? We have title changes. We got Fatu winning against LA Knight. I have the New Day winning the 2 tag titles. You didn't. You got New Day winning tag titles. We both got Charlotte winning the women's championship, Bianca winning the world title, and then Cena winning the WWE Undisputed title. I think that's it. I think that's a great night. I think if we get those title changes and the rest of the night, the rest of the matches are also bangers, I think we're going to have a hell of a time watching WrestleMania. Again, sign up for our Discord and you will watch with us. We're not streaming it or anything like that. Please pay your fucking Peacock bill so that you can watch it on your own. But we will be talking about it all weekend. We'll be talking about SmackDown leading up to it and the Raw after as well. So that's pretty much it. That's going to be our WrestleMania coverage for now. I'm looking forward to the Hall of Fame as well. A couple of motherfuckers shouldn't be going to the Hall of Fame. But
Undertaker, stop politicking for your wife. You got in the LFG show next season they getting her to replace Mickey James.
Yeah, come on,
That's
dog.
some bullshit. Mickey James is way more of a legend than fucking Michelle McCool.
Michelle
Fuck outta here.
McCool, bro. Come on. All right, but that's it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Because We Are podcast, WrestleMania edition. We will be back next week for
Maybe,
our
depending on if T wants
hopefully,
to record.
yeah. But you will see our triple threat match next week. We'll have our trio back hopefully.